I told myself, I can make it. I will make it. Now I have. You can make it. We will make it.
Hello and thanks for joining us on yet another exciting episode of How I Made It. This is a program that showcases personal journeys, achievements, how people have done it, how people have made it, and of course still making it. And today to give us information on success, on his success story, is Mr. Chintenda Manamo, who is the CEO of Incubator Giant Technologies, a company based right here in Lusaka. My name is Juliet Mitale. Now, Mr. Chintenda Manamo, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much, Juliet, and thank you so much to Zanis and the entire management for finding time to invite us to the studio.
Great.
Sure.
Mr. Manamo, tell us about you, really. Who is you?
Okay, so Chintenda Manamo is, I was born in Impika, Chilonga Mission Hospital, to be more specific. Started my school at Cavalier Primary School, now a secondary school. Went to Pika Boys High School. From there, I passed and went to Mungu Technical High School, where I completed my high school. I was born and bred in Pika, like I earlier indicated. Raised by a single parent. I'm the last born of three. I'm the only man. We're all living. Yeah, so growing up, I'd like to make mention that we used to be exposed to trading at a very tender age, like, going to, sell at the market. I used to sell beans in Ice Block. Yeah, I think from that moment, my interest to sell started growing exponentially, and I was finding myself, even when I was in high school, colleagues could come to my dormitory to help them sell blankets, bed sheets, just on behalf of the team. Yeah, so I think a lot found out that I was good at pitching and closing sales. Yeah, so fast forward, I came to do my tertiary education at Zikas here in Liverpool, where I was pursuing my NATEC. I've done accounts in banking and finance. Yeah, so going into the mainstream in terms of finding what to do, there was an advert by Standard Chartered Bank to employ direct sales agent, which I took up while I was pursuing NATEC. Yeah, so there we started selling. And for me, selling and my passion to sell has been like a childhood thing. So I started work at Standard Chartered Bank Northern Branch as a direct sales. And I must make mention that I wasn't an average. I was what we used to call an exceptional performer. I think week in, week out, for me, selling was very easy. I could pitch in different kind of ways. We could go for outdoor selling to schools like Banani International School of Lusaka. Yeah, so I think without much ado, I think management and the team that was managing me thought that I had a lot of potential, and I was given a permanent job by Standard Chartered Bank. Thank you so much to the bank for considering me, which was rare by then. Yeah, and I took up the employment, and I was very excited. I was young. I started working in the bank for Standard Chartered Bank at a very tender age. Yeah, so fast forward again, I rose to an assistant branch manager at McKinney Mall branch there when we opened a digital center. From there, I applied for an internal job, which was relationship manager. I went through also, and I became a relationship manager under the small and medium enterprises. Yeah. So
And so
that is it.
sorry for interrupting.
Oh yeah.
I think for me, I'm paying attention to your story. Business is something you've lived all your life.
Yeah.
Something that you've lived all your life. Now, just tell me, I'll take you back a little bit.
Oh yeah.
How did you strike a balance between selling ice blocks? I want to believe, which was not easy, especially after probably losing your dad.
Yeah.
It was not an easy. How did you manage being a brilliant student and going to sell ice blocks? How did you really?
Okay, striking a balance. I think I had, but no choice to create time. It wasn't an easy undertaking. I need to recon on that. But I think through passion and determination, I used to find my way into balance, work and selling. Just to echo on the same aspect, I think when I was working for Standard Chartered Bank, I used to find myself in a very awkward position where I started failing again to concentrate on my business and working for the bank. And I think a lot of my colleagues, even my managers, saw that I was having like a divided attention kind of, because by then I'd opened up a company we used to call Beef Complex Butcheries. We had footprints in Kalingalinga and Kamwala. Yeah, so it used to be hard. And I was given so much responsibilities, I'm the one who was opening, closing the branch at some point. I could check tellers here and there. My targets for sales also were skyrocketing. Yeah, but awards used to come as exceptional performer in sales, of course, and other notable accolades were given, of course, along the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're still talking about your entrepreneurship journey.
Sure.
When was Incubator Giant Technologies built?
Yeah, so Incubator Giant Technologies and Agro Services is a member of Linking Zambia Investments Group. Yeah, so before we embarked on the manufacturing of incubators, brooders, hatches, we were into beef complex butcheries. So from there, the equipment that we used to use, that led us to start manufacturing incubators. And there was a moment I traveled to Botswana, where I was living there. The neighbors were manufacturing incubators, and I got interested on how they used to do stuff. And when I came back to Zambia, it was an issue of replicating what I learned from there. And from here, I think I later on discovered that there were also individuals and entities that were into manufacturing of incubators and supply of poultry equipment. Yeah, but I told myself, I think for now, instead of manufacturing incubators, since I've got passion about chickens and livestock, I think the best we can do is let's just start rearing chickens at the back of our yard. That's what we started with. And then the interest started growing exponentially from there. Yeah, and I learned through consultations of individuals that are into the same business, and we started the journey. Yeah, I think that's in a nutshell in terms of how we began. Yeah.
Great. So far, how many people have you employed?
Yeah. Okay. So when we started, I always tell people that starting, you need to start from where you are with what you have. It's very cardinal. I remember when I was sharing, I was breaking the ice to my wife to say, we need to start manufacturing incubators, brooders, and hatches right here where we reside. She was like, she was surprised. What kind of thinking is that? Our kids, generators will be running, welding machines, but there's no much space here. So, but I told her, I say, you know what, I'm out of employed because I resigned from Standard Chartered Bank. That was around 2021. I resigned just to take up business, pursuit. And for me, I thought starting from where we are will give us a lot of zeal and a lot of concentration. Most of startups, you know, they want to think extraordinary. You know, they want to think so big. They want to rent apartments or offices that are so expensive. My advice, I think, taking advantage of this interview is that you can start from where you are with what you have. And I think us as Incubator Giants Technologies and Agro Services, we are a shining example of an entity that is even now we're trading from where we started from. But from the time we started, because we used to trade under the sunlight, direct sunlight, and I remember one of my workers asked me, say, boss, when do you think you're going to put the show? There is just too much light here. So my response was that, you know, everything has got time. There are plans that are underway. This time around, when we come to where we trade from, it's all weather friendly, and people can walk in. We have an office now. There's an office manager. I've got an office, and I think we are good as I speak. Yeah. So it had to take us to start from where we are with what we had at that moment. Sure.
So you still haven't answered my question.
Okay.
So far, how many people have you employed?
Okay, so in a nutshell, now we are 9.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've got a part of our expansion program. Like this year, we've employed like 2 ladies. Yeah, young ladies for that matter. There's one who's managing our shop, Lusaka Town Center. We have a small shop where we sell incubator spares and irrigation accessories from there.
Okay.
Yeah. So
great.
9 to answer your question.
Great.
Sure.
I'm just thinking right now.
Oh yeah.
Talking about the a whole lot of things are going through my mind. Talking about the mindset. Do you think it's luck, or it's just hard work all the way?
Okay, for me, I don't believe in luck. No. I don't believe in luck for one good reason. You have to put in some effort. I'm seated here where I am at the moment, not because of I'm lucky. It's because you had to pass through the 95th Agriculture Commercial Show, and you saw our setup, and you got interested with what we're doing. And had it not been us or myself starting, I wasn't going to be here. So individuals that believe so much in luck, they end up nowhere. You have to put in some efforts. You have to put in some effort. I'll tell you what, managing a business like Incubator Giants, it's not easy. If it was luck, I think everyone else can do it. Okay. You have to be there almost everywhere. Almost everywhere. I do quite a number of things in terms of designing, monitoring, and also by and large, I look at after-sales services, because when we supply machines, there are some feedback from our customers that I need to manage. Yeah, so there are also stakeholders that we supply these equipments to. Sometimes they'll need support. So I ensure that I'm on top of things. So in that line, I don't think there is any form of luck. you have to be there. You have to be on the ground. Yeah. So I think that is to answer your question. Thank you.
Okay. So talking about in your journey, talking about challenges now. I know you encountered a lot of challenges and probably maybe sometimes failure.
Oh, yeah.
Just tell us, what was your biggest challenge and how did you overcome?
Yeah. Okay. The biggest challenge, like from the time we embarked on Incubator Giants, has been load management. Yeah, load management has been so much of a thorn in the flesh for us. Why we use so much of electricity, and we didn't prepare. But I told myself, say, you know what, regardless, we've started this journey. We have to find a solution. We have to find a solution. And mostly we were doing just electrical machines. And we told ourselves, say, you know what, I think the best we can do is let's research more on how we can embark on solar incubators, because majority of our people now started asking for solar incubators and whatnot. The moment we went into that line, things just changed. We had some orders that came through that helped us to get the gensets. By the way, we haven't gotten any funding from the time we embarked on our journey to date. There is a reason why I'm skeptical, rather we're skeptical about getting funding. I believe, funding is supposed to be given to people that have experience, kind of. You cannot give me $1 million check, or rather funding at the moment, rather at some point, if I'm not...
Are you excluding yourself from the experience?
From our experience. You mean, am I excluding myself from?
Yeah, because I've heard you talk about funding being given to people that are experienced.
Yeah.
So my question is, when you say it should only be given to people that, are you excluding yourself from the equation?
At the moment, at the level we are at now, we're able to accommodate funding because we have what it takes now. We have the experience. Exactly. But in most of the cases, that what I've come to realize and what I see around is that institutions that have been mandated to give funding to entrepreneurs, I think they don't do a thorough due diligence to see the level of experience and expertise that those individuals are bringing to the table. Hence the defaults and non-payment of loans. I'm coming from the banking sector, so at least I've got a full, not fully, I can say I've got a better knowledge about who should receive funding. So for us, I think now we can say we're ripe for that.
Great.
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Manamo, let's talk about, I believe that networking plays a pivotal role, in any, for any business to thrive. Just tell us the importance of networking, if at all. I know there's been some networking for you to get to where you are. Yeah. Just tell us the importance of networking.
Networking is very critical in any expansion and in any business for entrepreneurs that want to pursue further heights. I think they need to invest so much in networking and learning best practice from market players, those that have outlived the market, so to say. I think for us, we've been researching beyond borders. So there are people that I personally engage with, that is from Botswana, Tanzania, as well as Democratic Republic of Congo, in terms of just knowing what they're doing. Even Kenya, I've got colleagues from there. There are people that we exchange notes with. Locally, there are stakeholders that we network with and exchange notes with on how best we can expand ourselves and how we can just exchange knowledge about poultry and livestock equipments. Yeah, so very critical networking.
So away from being the CEO of Incubator Giant Technologies,
Oh, yeah.
what other things? I think you mentioned about some butcheries, some of the shops that you've opened, and let's talk about
Okay, so what it is that we are no longer doing beef complex. It was like our beginning phase before we now settled on Incubator Giants Technologies and Agro Services.
Okay.
Yeah, so the other thing that I'm into is I plant trees. Got about 30,000 trees that we planted at our farm, Pingechalo Farms. Yeah, so we intend to do about 50,000 trees. That is aside what we do. The 30,000 that I'm talking about, they're already
Are those
there.
fruit trees?
No, the pine trees.
Oh,
Yeah, pine
Wow.
trees.
Wow.
We've done close to 32,000.
wow. Wow.
Sure.
That's huge.
Yeah. So that is aside the busy Incubator Giants Technologies and Agro Services.
Great.
Yeah. So the idea is to even grow more. Yeah. It's something that I'm passionate about.
Great.
Yeah. And I'll put my mind to it.
So what message do you have for somebody who wants to start up? They feel, okay, he's gotten to where he is. What encouragement do you have for them really to assure them that they can do it just like you have done?
Okay. I think for starters, you need to have the burning desire. You need to have the burning desire. I remember I was at 10 to resign from the bank, and my mother actually called me from Kapiri to say, "Daddy, what's happening? What's wrong? You want to resign from Standard Chartered? What is it that you want to go into?" But my inner self was telling me I needed to focus on business.
Wow.
So my message to those that want to pursue business, you need to have the burning desire and start. Don't procrastinate. Start from where you are with what you have. The start is always shaky, it's unpredictable, but if you put your mind to it, believe you me, the results are just awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, today, all these entrepreneurs that we see around town, they started from somewhere. The owners of, Trade Kings, the Siatwambos of today, they started from where? When you hear their stories are not as good as you think they may be. They started from where they are with what they had at that particular moment. And the beauty about starting is that people identify you and they would love to work with you.
I've heard you talk about Rogers Siatwambo. Is he one of your mentors?
We haven't met like this. I've been to his lodge, but we haven't met like this. But I follow him on social media and other prominent entrepreneurs. I draw my passion from there is Mr. Steele. He's a very diverse and versatile entrepreneur. He's someone that I consult from sometimes when I'm stuck on making decisions. Yeah, and also there's some entrepreneur from Pika. His name is George Mwape, GM Tradings.
Great.
Yeah, so those are my people that I always try to learn one or two things from.
Great.
Yeah. Sure.
Mr. Mwana Mwenge, as we come to the close of the program, really, where do you see yourself years from now?
Thank you so much for that question. As far as I'm concerned, being the CEO of Lincoln Zambia Investments, we claim, even now as I speak, we claim to be the market leaders of poultry and livestock equipment. There is power in what you say. Yeah, so me seated here saying we are claiming to say we'll be the market leaders come 5 years from now.
Wow.
Tentatively, we intend to be the market leaders of poultry and livestock equipment. Already, I think we're showing signs of being aggressive, and the results are there to show. So far, so good. And only the sky is the limit. For now, we are not sleeping about our journey. And there's one thing that I've come to realize that is in us local entrepreneurs, especially Zambians, is that we don't dream big. You know, if you want to achieve more, you have to dream big. I see our company going to open outlets as far as maybe DRC,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
even Botswana, even Zimbabwe here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's our focus. So we're not just looking at the local market. We're trying to think,
penetrate the international market.
penetrate the international market. Actually, one of our research I'm doing at the moment is how best we can put our products on Alibaba.
Oh.
Yeah, so there, I think very soon we should be there. It's expensive to be there, but we feel we have what it takes to put our products there.
Great.
Yeah, sure.
Mr. Manamo, thank you so much for coming through to the program.
No, thank you so much for hosting me. Really humbled and appreciated for your call. Yeah, thank you so much and appreciate it.
Well, viewers, there you have it. Another successful story. For me, I'm walking away with one statement: becoming one of the lead companies. So in whatever you do, you should aim at being one of the lead persons in the country, in the continent. My name is Juliet Mtale. Join us next week for another exciting episode of How I Made It. Bye-bye.